Imagine finding an ordinary 1974 penny in your wallet and realizing it's worth over $2 million. Flushed face yes. A single cent that could change your life forever. Today, we're diving deep into the unbelievable story of the 1974 Lincoln penny, a coin that turned regular people into millionaires overnight. Every day, millions of people use pennies without giving them a second thought that they're small, common, and often ignored. But what if I told you that one special 1974 penny could be your ticket to unbelievable wealth? Let's go back in time. To the early 1970s, the U.S. Mint was facing rising copper prices, and producing pennies was becoming expensive. So in 1974, the Mint decided to experiment. They started making test pennies using aluminum instead of copper. Now here's where it gets interesting. Around 1.5 million aluminum pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint for testing. But before they could be released, the U.S. government ordered all of them destroyed. Almost every single one was melted down, except for a few mysterious coins that somehow escaped the mint, and one of those rare survivors, a 1974 aluminum Lincoln penny, is now valued at over $2 million. This coin isn't just rare. It's legendary. It has caused controversy, legal battles, and worldwide attention among collectors. In 2014, one example surfaced, found by the son of a former Mint employee, and experts confirmed it was real. That discovery shook the entire coin world. Imagine a penny made of lightweight aluminum instead of copper. It shines differently. It feels different, and it's almost weightless. If you ever come across a 1974 penny that feels too light, don't ignore it. You might be holding one of the rarest coins in American history. Now, not every 1974 penny is valuable. Most are made of standard copper, and they're worth just a cent, but the secret lies in where it was made and what it's made of. If your 1974 penny looks slightly silver or gray, check it carefully. It could be the aluminum experimental version, the one the government tried to erase forever. These coins are so rare that even museums and private collectors have fought to own one. Only 2 confirmed examples are known to exist today, one held by the Smithsonian Institution and another found decades later. That's why, if another one ever appears, its value could easily surpass $2 million or more. Moneybag, think about it. A simple penny that most people overlook, hiding a fortune right in plain sight. How many times have you tossed pennies into a drawer or a jar without checking the date? Maybe, just maybe, one of those could change your life. So next time you get a 1974 penny, don't ignore it. Look closely, check its color, its weight, and its mint mark, because the next millionaire could be you. Asterisk. Imagine checking your pocket change and finding a penny. Just one single penny. That could change your life forever. Sounds crazy, right? But there's a 2013 Lincoln penny out there worth over $3 million, and it might still be in circulation today. Let's uncover how an ordinary coin turned into a millionaire's dream. Asterisk, did you know that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest value? The 2013 Lincoln 1-cent coin is one of those shocking examples. A simple copper-plated zinc penny that looks just like any other, but in reality, it could be worth millions. Let's dive deep into its fascinating story. In 2013, the U.S. Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies. Most of them are completely normal. But a few of these coins came out with something extraordinary, rare minting errors and unique details. Asterisk that collectors go absolutely crazy. 4.1 such 2013 Lincoln penny was recently sold for over $3 million. And here's why. When this coin was minted, it came out with a double die obverse, meaning the front side of the coin, where Abraham Lincoln's face appears, was struck twice by mistake. This caused visible doubling in the word liberty and the date 2013. At first glance, it might seem like a small flaw, but for coin experts, that's a jackpot. Collectors pay insane amounts for coins that are one of a kind, especially when they're in mint state, untouched and shiny as new. That's exactly what happened with this 2013 penny. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Not all rare 2013 pennies have the same error. Some have a wide AM reverse, while others were struck on different metal planchets, like the ones used for dimes. If your penny is lighter or has strange coloring, you might be holding something very special. So how do you know if your 2013 penny is valuable? Here's what you need to look for. 1. Check the date carefully. Look for doubling on the numbers 2013 or on Lincoln's face. Point 2. Inspect the word Liberty. If it looks doubled or slightly blurred, that's a strong sign. Point 3. Flip the coin. Look for spacing between the letters in America on the back. A wide AM is rare and valuable. Point 4. And finally, weigh the coin. If it's around 2.5 grams, it's normal zinc. But if it weighs closer to 3.1 grams, it might be a leftover copper planchet, which is insanely rare. Some collectors have sold error 2013 pennies for tens of thousands, and that one record-breaking piece for a mind-blowing $3 million. So yes, next time you get change from a store, don't ignore those shiny little pennies. That 1 cent could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire overnight. Before you throw that coin into a jar, take a moment, grab a magnifying glass, and check your change. Because stories like these remind us. Sometimes, the most ordinary things hide extraordinary treasures. Asterisk. Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin, something you've probably tossed aside without a second thought. But what if I told you that one of these ordinary-looking 2018 Lincoln pennies has turned out to be worth over $2.5 million? Moneybag. Yes, a coin you could find in your pocket change right now could make you rich overnight. So before you spend that penny, you better watch this till the end, because you might just be holding a life-changing treasure in your hands. In 2018, the U.S. Mint released billions of Lincoln pennies. The shield reverse design that replaced the old Lincoln Memorial cent. Most people thought it was just another regular issue. But among those billions, a few coins came out with rare minting errors and unique characteristics that collectors went absolutely crazy for. One of these special pennies, discovered in early 2020, shocked the entire coin community. At first glance, it looked just like any 2018 penny. Shiny copper coating, Abraham Lincoln's portrait, the familiar words "In God We Trust." But under magnification, experts noticed something extraordinary. This penny had a double die obverse, a doubling on the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." That tiny minting error, caused by a misaligned die strike during production, made this coin one of the rarest modern pennies in existence. Collectors started hunting every 2018 penny they could find. And when one pristine, uncirculated example was authenticated and graded by PCGS as a mint state 69, it sold in a private auction for an unbelievable $2.5 million. You heard that right, a 1-cent coin, sold for over $2.5 million. Now, you might be thinking, how can such a small coin be worth so much? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and collector demand. Out of billions made, only a handful have been found with this level of perfection and error combination. That's what turns a common coin into a golden ticket for coin collectors. So how can you spot one yourself? Here's what to look for. Sparkles first, check the date, 2018, and see if there's AD mint mark right under the date. Sparkles next, under a magnifying glass, closely examine the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice any doubling or distortion in those letters, you might just have a double die error. Sparkles finally, look at the coin's overall condition. No scratches, no discoloration, and a sharp strike are key indicators that your penny could be worth a fortune. Even regular 2018 pennies in mint state, MS, grades can sell for anywhere from $50 to $500, depending on the condition. But the rare double die, full strike versions? Those can easily go into 5 or even 6 figures in auctions. And here's something even crazier. Collectors are now keeping an eye out for transitional errors or planchet mix-ups, where a coin was accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchet. A 2018 penny struck on a dime planchet, for example, could easily sell for over $100,000 by itself. So next time you get change from the store, don't just toss those pennies aside. Grab a magnifying glass, check the date, and inspect every detail. Because your next coin could be your ticket to financial freedom. So, what's sitting in your pocket right now could be worth more than you ever imagined. That tiny 2018 Lincoln penny, worth $2.5 million, is proof that treasures still hide in plain sight. If you love discovering rare coins and stories like this, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on the notification bell, because every day, we reveal coins that could make you rich overnight. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, every penny counts. Gemstone. Imagine finding a simple 2018 penny in your pocket. and realizing it's worth more than your car, your house, maybe your whole life savings. Sounds unbelievable? Well, believe it, because one rare 2018 Lincoln penny just sold for over $2.5 million, and it could still be hiding in your change jar right now. This is not just another coin story. This is the story of how an ordinary 2018 Lincoln 1-cent coin turned into one of the most shocking discoveries in modern coin history. Back in 2018, the U.S. Mint released billions of Lincoln pennies. Most of them were the same plain copper-plated zinc coins you see every day. But somewhere in that massive minting run, a few coins came out with something different, something that would change everything. Collectors first noticed it when a coin surfaced in late 2022. At first glance, it looked normal, shiny, red, and perfect. But under magnification, experts saw an unusual double die strike on Lincoln's face, a slight doubling on the word liberty, and a subtle misalignment on the reverse side. Now here's where it gets wild. This was no ordinary mint error. This particular coin was struck on a rare transitional planchet, a leftover metal blank not meant for 2018 pennies. That tiny minting mistake transformed a 1-cent coin into a treasure worth millions of dollars. When news broke out that the coin sold for $2.5 million at a private collector auction, the entire coin community went crazy. Everyone started checking their 2018 pennies, coffee jars, dresser drawers, car cup holders, anywhere those coins might be hiding. Experts say these rare coins can be spotted by looking for a few signs: a strong double die on Lincoln's eye, or the word liberty, a slightly off-center strike or rim error, a thicker edge and a brighter, more reflective surface due to the unique metal composition. If you find a 2018 penny with even one of these features, don't spend it. You could be holding a life-changing coin. Imagine turning a simple penny into a new car, a dream house, or financial freedom. That's the power of coin collecting. Hidden treasures waiting in plain sight. And remember, the 2018 Lincoln penny isn't the only one. The U.S. Mint has made several rare mint errors over the years, some worth thousands, some worth millions. But this 2018 penny stands out because it's modern, it's recent, and it's still in circulation. So next time you get change back at the grocery store, take a closer look. That ordinary penny might just be your ticket to $2.5 million. Because in the world of coins, it only takes one lucky find to change your life forever. Imagine holding a simple 2020 penny in your hand and finding out it's worth over $2 million. Face screaming in fear sounds unbelievable, right? Well, this tiny copper coin has shocked collectors around the world, and one lucky finder became an overnight millionaire. Let's uncover the mystery behind this modern-day treasure. Have you ever thought that one small penny, something we usually ignore, could change your entire life? Well, the 2020 Lincoln 1-cent coin did exactly that. In early 2021, a coin collector from California discovered a 2020 Lincoln penny that looked slightly different. At first glance, it seemed ordinary, shiny, modern, and just another piece of pocket change. But when he took a closer look under light, something unusual caught his eye. The lettering on Liberty looked slightly doubled. The mint mark was off-center, and even the edges of the coin had a strange texture, signs of a rare minting error. He decided to get it checked by a grading company, and that's when the shock came. Experts confirmed it was an extremely rare double-die error penny, one of the few ever struck in 2020 with that defect. Because of its perfect condition and rarity, this penny was later sold at auction for more than $2 million. Yes, a simple 1-cent coin, worth millions. But what makes this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. The U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies every year. But once in a while, a coin gets struck with an error. Maybe the die shifts slightly or an imprint gets doubled. These errors make such coins 1 in a billion. Collectors call this MS-70 or mint state perfect. If your 2020 penny looks brand new, no scratches, no dents, full shine, it could be worth a fortune. And third, demand. Modern collectors are going crazy over rare pennies from the 2000s and 2010s. So when a rare error coin like this appears, bidding wars explode. Now you might be wondering, how can I find one? Here's what to check. Look for a 2020 Lincoln penny, preferably with no mint mark or with a small D under the date. Inspect the word Liberty. and in God we trust. If the letters appear doubled or blurry, that's your clue. Flip it over and look at the Lincoln Memorial or Shield design. If you see misalignment, off-center strike, or any extra metal near the rim, congratulations, you might have a treasure. Asterisk every year, people toss away coins without realizing their hidden value. And sometimes, the difference between 1 cent and 1 million is just a small minting mistake. So next time you get change at the grocery store, check your pennies, because your fortune might be sitting right in your wallet right now. If you love discovering coins that can make you rich overnight, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because tomorrow, I'll reveal another coin worth over $1 million still hiding in circulation.